Let's get over to First Alert meteorologist Zoe Mintz now. And Zoe, whether you're looking at that snow or just still kind of have that vision of what we experienced over the past couple of days, it was really a wake-up call for, a welcome to this time of the year.
Yeah, or weather whiplash. If you don't really like the huge changes in the seasons, it was a pretty stark contrast between all of the dry air and the fire season that we saw before then, and now it's officially atmospheric river season.
And it just happened just like that. I think weather whiplash, I know we say it a lot, but it really was a term that fits this particular one very well.
Oh yeah, definitely weather whiplash, I would say. And we're going to continue to see chances for snow up in the Sierra through Tuesday and rain for us through Tuesday as well. I love to look at the big picture pattern though and show you again where this storm system is from space, because we can see it very clearly. That swirling low pressure system is still sitting over the Pacific Northwest and Canada, and it's bringing in a little bit of that moisture along with it up to the Pacific Northwest, and then that stream of moisture from the atmospheric river is making its way towards Southern California. So yesterday and early today, we've been in between those two streams of moisture, but by as soon as later this afternoon, we are expecting those two streams to meet up in the middle, which is here in the Bay Area, and we are going to be expecting a lot more moisture to arrive. Again, that moisture is going to arrive later today and continue through tomorrow and even a little bit into Tuesday as well before drier air arrives. So this secondary stream of moisture from that atmospheric river will be impacting us all the way through Tuesday, but by late Tuesday and into Wednesday and Thursday, that area of dry air nudging in there, and even though a couple more clouds are still possible by Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, it is not going to be nearly as wet as we have seen, not nearly as active, and that's great news for the upcoming holiday. It looks like Thanksgiving should be mostly dry. Let's take a look at today though and when we can expect that rainfall, because we are going to be seeing a good amount of it today, but not nearly as impactful as Friday's system and Wednesday systems. This is what we've seen over the past 24 hours, where yesterday morning there was that line of rain that moved through. It quickly dissipated, and then there was nothing, and we're not looking at anything early this morning. It's not until later today, it's not until about 1 p.m. that this incoming line of showers will arrive. North Bay communities once again seeing a couple of those isolated showers first, and then from 1 to 4 p.m. these showers will be making their way over the North Bay, over the peninsula, beginning to head towards our inland East Bay communities. But you do notice farther south, San Jose, you'll not be getting in on nearly as much of the action this afternoon. Something to keep your eye on. Southern parts of the Bay Area, not nearly as wet as the northern parts today. But either way, wet is definitely going to be one of those understatements, because it's not going to be nearly as wet as it was over the past couple of days, only an additional maybe 1/10 of an inch or so. Overnight tonight, it will be a couple of isolated showers lingering around, but it's not until the early morning hours by around 8 a.m. early tomorrow morning, this line of showers from that atmospheric river farther south will be nudging its way up north. And as it does so, you could be seeing some rain showers for your early Monday morning commute. If you want to plan ahead right now, I wouldn't blame you. But most of this activity is not going to last much longer than the early morning hours. It should be mostly dissipating into Monday afternoon and evening. And by the time that you step out Monday night, it'll be out of our hair mostly. Although an isolated shower can't be ruled out, it is just something to keep your eye on. Earlier in the day Monday is definitely going to be wetter than later in the day, and a few of those isolated showers could definitely stick around into Tuesday, but then much drier weather by later Tuesday and into Wednesday, and by Thursday and Friday, again, it should be partly sunny. It should be a couple of degrees below average though, so it's definitely still feeling like autumn just in time for the holiday. But again, at least it is not going to be nearly as wet or as active, so any travel plans you have, you should be good to go starting Wednesday. Back to you.
All righty. Thank you, Zoe.